When I started my higher education, I started in psychology,
Applying psychology?
and I actually excelled in that. I was one of the few toppers from the Delhi University, and I would have loved to pursue that as a career. But I think at that time, people hardly went to a psychologist, and most of my elders in the family dissuaded me from getting into the practice of psychology. So I decided not to pursue higher education in psychology. But then I think now, as a certified mediator, all that knowledge and all my experience in psychology and my interest in psychology is being used to its best. As a dispute resolution lawyer, I also do neutral evaluation. So there is a time before you get into the dispute resolution process where you do an evaluation of the whole issue at hand and see what would be the best relief for the party, a quick and efficient way of resolving the dispute and carrying on the business. It's not easy every time to get into mediation because parties may be stuck in their own situation. They refuse to budge. They may not come forward for a mediation. It's a voluntary process, so sometimes one party might agree, the other may not agree. There are some disputes where the level playing field is not equal. For example, it's a huge multinational in anywhere in the world, and there is a small company in India which is just starting to do business. Or there are differences in monetary powers and getting access to justice, and everything changes with the dynamic. So in such situations, the advice would be better to mediate and carry on with your business rather than get stuck into court litigation, which can be extremely expensive and it can drain out your budgets completely and get you almost out of business. Well, it may be easier for them to gobble up the smaller companies, but that's not also very viable for them in business because it's a huge litigation budget. And before going to court, a smaller player may not come forward for a mediation discussion. The time, there may be a different time for each party. So you've got to get them on the negotiating table at the right time. That's why I said it's very important to do a neutral evaluation to see what would be the inflection point to bring somebody for mediation. It may not happen without litigation.